John Malkovich on Marvel's pay scale. Why he rejected multiple offers and what's next for him. John Malkovich, an acclaimed actor known for his intense and captivating performances, has opened up about why he has repeatedly turned down roles in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU. Despite being linked to various high-profile characters over the years, the veteran actor has remained distant from the franchise, until now. The 71-year-old actor who has starred in some of Hollywood's most memorable films, including Con Air, Being John Malkovich and Dangerous Liaisons, is finally making his Marvel debut. However, his entry into the MCU comes after years of rejecting lucrative offers from the studio. So why did he say no for so long? The answer is simple: money. Marvel's pay scale. Why Malkovich said no. In an interview with GQ, Malkovich didn't mince words when discussing his past decisions to turn down roles in Marvel films. The reason I didn't do them had nothing to do with any artistic considerations whatsoever. I didn't like the deals they made at all. Malkovich is known for his selective approach to projects, often choosing roles based on their creative appeal or their financial compensation. In the case of Marvel, the latter was the deciding factor. These films are quite grueling to make. If you're going to hang from a crane in front of a green screen for 6 months, pay me. His candid statement highlights a long-standing debate about Marvel's pay scale. While some actors, particularly those who have been with the franchise for years, like Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, and Scarlett Johansson, have secured lucrative deals, others have reportedly struggled with lowball offers. Malkovich's stance is clear. If a studio expects him to commit months of his life to a physically demanding shoot, he wants to be compensated fairly. You don't want to pay me, it's cool, but then I don't want to do it because I'd rather be on stage or be directing a play or doing something else. Malkovich's history with superhero films. While Malkovich has never been in a Marvel movie before, he is no stranger to comic book adaptations. He has previously appeared in DC films, most notably playing Quentin Turnbull in Jonah Hex, 2010, a supernatural western based on the DC Comics character. Additionally, he played a role in Red, 2010, and Red 2, 2013, the action comedy franchise inspired by the DC Comics miniseries about retired secret agents. His portrayal of Marvin Boggs, a paranoid yet highly skilled operative, became a fan favorite. At one point, Malkovich was even rumored to play the Marvel villain Vulture in Spider-Man 4, a planned sequel to Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy. However, that project was ultimately scrapped, and the role eventually went to Michael Keaton in Spider-Man: Homecoming, 2017. Despite these near misses, Malkovich has largely stayed away from superhero films, until now. Malkovich's Marvel debut in Fantastic Four. Although he has previously rejected Marvel's offers, Malkovich has finally signed on for a role in the upcoming Fantastic Four reboot. The film, starring Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, and Eben Moss-Backrack, is one of the most highly anticipated projects in the MCU. Malkovich's character has not yet been revealed, but speculation is already running wild. Given his history of playing complex, villainous characters, many fans believe he could be portraying an iconic antagonist such as Doctor Doom. While unlikely considering Marvel's rumored plans for the character, Malkovich's commanding presence would make him a perfect fit. Mole Man, the eccentric and subterranean villain, could be an interesting role for Malkovich. An elder of the universe. Marvel has introduced cosmic beings like the Collector and the Grandmaster, and Malkovich could easily portray a similar character. Regardless of the role, Malkovich's involvement has generated excitement among fans who appreciate his unique acting style and presence. The debate over Marvel's pay scale. Malkovich's comments about Marvel's pay scale shed light on an ongoing discussion in Hollywood. While the MCU is the highest-grossing franchise in film history, it has faced criticism for its approach to paying actors. Over the years, reports have surfaced about Marvel offering relatively low salaries to actors, particularly for their first appearances. While major stars like Robert Downey Jr. eventually earned massive paydays, his salary for Avengers Endgame reportedly exceeded $75 million, many actors start off with much smaller deals. For example, Chris Hemsworth earned just $150,000 for his first appearance as Thor. Chadwick Boseman was reportedly paid around $2 million for Black Panther, despite the film grossing over $1.3 billion worldwide. Scarlett Johansson sued Disney, Marvel's parent company, over her compensation for Black Widow, arguing that the studio had shortchanged her earnings. Malkovich's refusal to accept Marvel's standard pay structure suggests that, despite the franchise's success, negotiations remain a challenge for many actors. Why Malkovich's decision matters. Malkovich's stance on fair compensation is part of a larger conversation in Hollywood about how actors, writers, and crew members are paid, especially in an era where studios are making billions from franchises. His decision to finally join the MCU suggests that Marvel has either improved its pay offers or that Malkovich found the role creatively fulfilling enough to make an exception. Either way, his involvement adds another layer of prestige to Fantastic Four, which is already expected to be a major blockbuster. As Marvel Studios continues to expand its cinematic universe, the way it compensates actors will remain a topic of discussion. With Hollywood's landscape evolving, particularly in the wake of the SAG-AFTRA strikes, more actors may start pushing for better pay and working conditions. Conclusion. John Malkovich's candid remarks about Marvel's pay scale offer a rare glimpse into the business side of Hollywood's biggest franchise. His decision to reject multiple Marvel roles due to financial concerns underscores the challenges actors face, even in billion-dollar franchises. Now, as he prepares to make his long-awaited Marvel debut in Fantastic Four, fans are eager to see how he'll fit into the MCU. Whether he's playing a villain, a cosmic entity, or an unexpected wild card, one thing is certain: Malkovich's presence will add gravitas to the film. With Fantastic Four set to reshape the MCU, Malkovich's entry into the franchise marks a significant moment, not just for him, but for Marvel's evolving approach to casting and compensation.